ABC phonics song. A is for apple, apple, apple. Red apple. B is for baby, baby, baby. Cute baby. C is for candy, candy, candy. Sweet candy. D is for dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. Little dolphin. E is for elephant, elephant, elephant. Big elephant. F is for fairy, fairy, fairy. Flying fairy. G is for glasses, glasses, glasses. Shiny glasses. H is for horse, horse, horse. Running horse. I is for ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Yummy ice cream. J is for jelly, jelly, jelly. Yummy jelly. K is for keyboard, keyboard, keyboard. Click keyboard. L is for lion, lion, lion. King lion. M is for monkey, monkey, monkey. Jumping monkey. N is for nest, nest, nest. Beautiful nest. O is for orange, orange, orange. Juicy orange. P is for parrot, parrot, parrot. Green parrot. Q is for queen, queen, queen. Pretty queen. R is for rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Fast rabbit. S is for sun, sun. Hot sun. T is for tiger, tiger. Khatarnak tiger. U is for umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Colorful umbrella. V is for van, van. Kids fan. W is for watch, watch. Timing watch. X is for xylophone, xylophone. X xylophone. Y is for yak, yak. Y yak. Z is for zebra, zebra. White and black zebra.
A is for apple, apple, apple. Red apple. B is for baby, baby, baby. Cute baby. C is for candy, candy, candy. Sweet candy. D is for dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. Little dolphin. E is for elephant, elephant, elephant. Big elephant. F is for fairy, fairy. Flying fairy. G is for glasses, glasses, glasses. Shiny glasses. H is for horse, 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 running horse. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream. Cold ice cream. J is for jelly. 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 Yummy jelly. K is for keyboard. Keyboard. Click. Keyboard. L is for lion. 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 Roaring lion. M is for monkey. 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 Jumping monkey. N is for needle. 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 Sharp needle. O is for orange. 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 Juicy orange. P is for pony. Pony. Pretty pony. Q is for queen. 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 R is for rabbit. Rabbit. R. Rabbit. S is for sun. Hot sun. T is for train. Train. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. Unit umbrella. V is for van. Kids van. W is for water. Water. Clean water. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. X. Xylophone. Y is for york. York. Y. York. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Z. Zebra.
A is for alligator. 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 B is for bear. Bear. B. Bear. C is for cat. Cat. C. Cat. D is for duck. Duck. D. Duck. E is for elephant. 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 F is for flamingo. Flamingo. F. Flamingo. G is for goat. Goat. G. Goat. H is for horse. Horse. H. Horse. I is for iguana. Iguana. I. Iguana. J is for jellyfish. Jellyfish. K is for kangaroo. Kangaroo. K. Kangaroo. L is for lion. Lion. L. Lion. M is for mouse. 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 N is for newt. Newt. O is for ostrich. 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 is for pig. 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 Q is for quail. 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 Q. Quail. R is for rhino. 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 R. Rhino. S is for snake. 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 S. Snake. T is for tiger. 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 U is for unicorn. 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 V is for Varanus. 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 W is for whale. 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 W. Whale. X is for X-ray fish. X-ray fish. X-ray fish. X-ray fish. Y is for yak. Yak. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Zebra.
C for